everybody. Welcome to another very special episode. We are doing it live this time with Coffeez for Closers with our very own absolute success story. This is Ms. Nancy Bayat, one of the key figures, one of the key elements to the reason why EMC has established such a grand national presence. Nancy is the co-founder of the Amerify Companies, over $4 billion in production over the course of her career. She is also known as the Queen Bee of EMC, someone who continually dominates year after year relentlessly. Very, very passionate, always willing to help many others at EMC, has helped many become very, very successful. And she's just a testament to success, a testament to being able to overcome tribulation, and really an inspiration to many, many people here at EMC. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Miss Nancy Bayat.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Nancy. And you know, a lot of people are actually, we're doing this live, so a lot of people are tuning in right now just to hear from you directly and hear, you know, how this conversation is going to go. And really they're wondering, like, what's Joe going to talk to Nancy about? And really, I'm not going to dial in on like, oh, how did you generate so much business? But I want to dive into your story, because I think your story really resonates with people. And not only that, but it actually inspires a lot of people. And I feel like people that are listening to this podcast now, especially women, are going to get a lot out of this meeting. So
that's awesome. I love that.
Exactly. And I know that's like your purpose, to inspire. Yeah. So thank you to start for coming on the show here.
Thank you.
And we're going to open it up now. One thing, and I know a lot of people are thinking this, but like, let's talk about, and I know you have some, you hold this back in your heart and it's near and dear, but let's talk about the success that you have as a first generation immigrant coming to America, that journey, and then becoming who you are now at EMC. Like, what inspired you to be who you are now? What inspired you to be such a passionate, driven, hungry for success, just dominant?
I think some people are just born with it, honestly. Like, everything that I do, I want to be really good at, and I want to learn really well. And I'm just like that with anything that I do. Like, I had a personal trainer, I had a, six-pack almost. So it's just, I think it's a lot to do with personality, and it's just part of my personality. It's how I am. Like, I want to be on the top.
It's just engraved in you.
Mindset, kind of.
And man, you got lean, you got ripped.
No.
Congrats to you. It's like, I was like, looking at you like,
out again.
What did you do? Yeah. It's not working out. You got abs popping out.
No, I don't. No, I don't. But I have started working out again, trying to find the life balance, because of course I lost it in 2021, but that was my priority. I'm very much like Seabiscuit. You put on blinders and you just kind of have like this tunnel vision. And that's, I think, attributed a lot to my success over the years.
Tunnel vision. So walk me through tunnel vision. Like, what is tunnel vision to you?
Well, it depends on my goal. But for 2021, I saw a very unique, situation in our industry that only comes around so many years. And I wanted to reap the benefits of it and to take advantage of it. So I worked 6-7 days a week, all year.
So in 2020, 2021, I mean, you did hundreds of millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. And you were ready for it. Like, how did you scale so quickly in such a short period of time?
I think that's a great question. I think I was able to scale because I knew the right people to put in the positions quickly. I've worked in the mortgage business for 23 years now, so I know people from all walks of life. And they were able to join me. I was able to get them to come over to EMC, and I think that was part of it. It's not all about me. I mean, you're only as strong as your team, right? Or you're only as strong as your weakest link. So I try to surround myself with people that I can learn from, that are better than me. If you're the smartest person in a room, you're in the wrong room, they say. So I try to surround myself around people that know more, that can motivate me, and that can inspire me.
And you continue to inspire many people, and especially here at EMC, like, what inspires you? Like, what are you doing to gain that inspiration?
Again, I think it comes from just being a self-motivated person. What inspires me is helping my clients, helping my team. As my team is growing, I find myself working more, trying to get them better, answering all of their questions, really being a guide and a mentor to them, so that they can lean on me for anything that they need. And I think that, they appreciate that. That's why they stayed around, right?
And you've done a really good job with retaining your team members.
Thank you.
And a lot of people at EMC and a lot of other business owners, like, they struggle with retention. And one thing that your team members like really illustrate is like they love you. They love working for you.
I love them too, yeah.
And how do you exemplify it? How do you do it? How do you keep your team members so committed to your vision?
Because I'm in the trenches with them. I don't consider myself a team leader. I'm a team member. I'm a member of their team. And if they don't succeed, they won't stay. So my goal is to get them to succeed. And how do I do that? I try to put metrics in place, processing in place, and different workflows in place so that they can optimize what they do best. And that's staying on the phone, or whether it's a processor, all the tools they need to process a file more efficiently. So I'm looking at my workflow weekly to see if there are any inefficiencies that I can fix or any gaps that I can fill.
So
It's
you're
always changing.
yeah, and you're reassessing your workflow. So how often are you meeting with team members?
Every week we have a weekly huddle every Friday where we talk about our successes, any program questions like, oh, has anyone, run into this scenario? I had an underwriter say this. How do you guys get around that? And we all kind of collaborate that way because we are a virtual branch. So it's the only way that we can kind of bring everyone together and get them kind of, excited.
Yeah. So you're doing huddles, and then I know you do a lot of one-on-ones with these
A
guys.
lot of one-on-ones, yep.
What are some of the key elements of your tech stack right now that you're using to keep everybody engaged?
We just signed up with Ricochet 360 a few months ago. I like it a lot. It's got a phone system built into it. And it's really nice. It's very clean, just to manage all of our data because, as you know, we have a lot of data. So we've moved away from Bonzo and onto 365 or 360, and it's really good.
Ricochet, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
great.
nice. So, and then you're still using like Pipedrive for your pipeline?
No.
Or it's all built in?
Nope, it's all just Arrive now. Arrive does all that.
Nice.
Yeah, I've kind of reduced my tech stack.
Oh, I know. It's all about reducing the tech stack now because it got a
Well,
little crazy.
Onboarding is a lot easier too, right?
Yeah.
Before we had like 5 things that didn't talk to each other and you had to, duplicate information. And it's just, how can we get it done faster, cleaner, easier? That's my goal.
Centralizing the technology.
Right. So I was able to get rid of Ring Central because now I have a phone system within my CRM.
And a lot of entrepreneurs who are probably listening in live are like struggling with fragmented technology.
Yeah.
It's a real struggle when you're working within so many platforms.
Exactly.
So you've managed to centralize your business ecosystem, which is tremendously helpful.
It is.
Tremendously helpful. So, talk to me about some of the key elements right now of your success. Like what, and if you can name 3 elements and why those are primarily your key elements to success.
I mean, I should probably get this like tattooed somewhere on my like arm or something, but time blocking. Like I
love
say
it.
it everywhere I go. Like time blocking has changed my life, and I'm not saying that in a very, like superficial. It's changed everything because I'm so intentional with the time that I spend. It's helped me communicate better. I can wrap up a conversation within a minute because I have to get to the next thing. Otherwise, it's going to push the rest of my day back.
So you're not letting conversations
No.
drag.
No, not at all.
Conversations with clients, how long are they?
They're about 15 to 20 minutes tops.
That's a new client,
Yeah, new client.
new origination. Mm-hmm. So time blocking. How about with LOs? Like, how are you?
Same. I mean, they're supposed to go on the source, Angel AI, and Google before they contact me. If they can Google it,
They get Angel AI. They get ChatGPT it.
right. So a lot of times I'll just send the Google link back, with the little snapshot. No, I don't. I don't really do that because they don't ask me questions that are Googleable.
And did you also create like a video strategy? Someone was telling me you were building a video library.
Yeah.
So every time someone was
So back in 2021, my partner Jonathan and I, A lot of times LOs would call me and ask me a question, then they would call Jonathan and ask him the same question. We were like, are they fact checking us like against each other, or what are they doing? Right? We didn't know. So we're like, we need to fix this because it's so inefficient. You know, as we were growing, we had like 20 people. If everyone's asking the both of us one question a day, and it was way more than one, we're going to get nothing done. We're not going to be able to originate. We're not going to be able to do our own thing. So we created a system where we only responded in videos. So if someone had a question, you know, how do you lock a loan in UWM? How do you submit a change of circumstance in UWM? I would create a video, screen share with my screen, right? Just a video of me saying, this is how you do it. Then you click here and there and whatever, and post it to our library. And we have over 80 videos now. So now when someone onboards and someone's new, I just say, go through all the videos. If you have any questions outside of this, contact us. And they usually don't. And if they do, I respond in a video. So I can add it. I only answer a question once.
Now it's on your library.
Yeah. Like all of Arrive, every tab in Arrive, every situation that can come up there there's a video for it.
That's awesome.
On my Teams in files. And Teams is really cool because you can go on top and search like UWM or any keyword.
That's actually a great.
And everything that you've ever spoken about in any conversation will come up that says lock. Any video, any file that says lock will come up. It's an amazing tool.
So how are you leveraging Teams?
We use it for everybody.
Give me a couple, and then we're going to dive back into the other two key elements of your success because I still want that.
Okay, no problem. I'll give them to you. We use it for everything. Communication all day long. I rather Teams, team message a loan officer than get on the phone and talk to them because they could be talking to a client. I could be talking to a client. That's what makes us money.
Yeah.
So if they have a quick question, of course, while I'm on the phone, I can answer that.
So you're able to instantly communicate.
Exactly. So we have different groups. I have a processing channel. I have one for sales, like general sales. Then I have branch generated folks that are just in a category by themselves. If there's a call-in queue or we had a missed call, someone called us back. It's the first one to get it, gets it. So we have different channels. And then I have a manager one with Jonathan.
That's awesome. So it's just for you guys.
Super organized. Yeah.
I mean, I know we're not doing that. We're definitely not leveraging Teams to that extent.
It's incredible. Like anything that you've ever communicated, if you go on the very top, there's a search.
Have a video on how you.
Yes, I do. I'll forward you a video. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Really cool. So the first one I would say would be time blocking because it just, you realize how much time you have in a day and how much time you're spending either whether it's leading or originating. Those are the two things that, those are my two sources of income. So, and I have them color coded. So I can see how much time, just by glance, I can see how much time I spent originating, how much time I spent leading.
Any particular technology on time blocking? Because, I was looking at motionapp.ai. Did you implement that?
I just use good old calendar, Outlook.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Right,
categorize it by color.
Yeah.
I have callbacks. I have my morning, birthday, and client callbacks from the night before or the morning.
So every client, you have a morning birthday. You wish all of your clients a happy birthday.
Every single one. Yeah, they get a message from their moms and me. Yeah.
That's awesome. Every single client.
Yeah, every single client.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So they're all on your calendar.
All of them.
Every funding.
Mm-hmm. Well, not on my calendar. They're in Excel.
Yeah.
But my reminder, my time block is on my calendar to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're actually, after the deal closes, you're adding that in your calendar? Mm-hmm. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Never thought of that either. I'm hoping a lot of people are grabbing nuggets right now that they could implement.
Arrive actually does that now, but it's only up to the time you started on Arrive. And I haven't uploaded my entire database into Arrive because I'm not going to do that,
Yeah. I mean, now you're doing it anyway, so.
I've always just done it on Excel, and it's easy. You just kind of drill down by date.
Yeah.
It brings up the ones you need to call.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you're doing something fun. If you need anything, reach out. It's Nancy, your loan gal.
Yeah.
Like 2 seconds. Yeah. It literally takes like 5 seconds.
And then it's like residual income forever for just a happy birthday.
Yeah.
And what else are you doing to retain your clients? And
I call them quarterly, every single client, just to touch base. I'm not asking for anything. On the purchases, I was calling them a little bit more like, how's the school going? Did you register them for school? I send them a utilities sheet of their local utilities, and I co-brand the buyer's agent on it. The buyer's agents love it because they're like, oh my God, no loan officer's ever done this before. And I send it out to my purchase clients. And that's been going good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, the other two.
The other two, I'd say follow up. And that goes back to the calendar,
Yeah.
right? And I'd say my third one.
Well, wait, hold on. Let's dive deep into follow up.
Okay.
Like, walk me through some of your follow up process. Like, I love your game because your game is tight and it's effective, and there's a ton of results, and we see it. You know.
Well, follow up. During a busy time, it gets really hard to even remember who you spoke to last week. And it all comes back to my time blocked calendar because every client I speak to is on that. And they either turn yellow for submitted or red, I didn't close it. So I go back up on my calendar for the prior week and I call each and every single person that isn't yellow yet. It's just so easy. Like I don't know, like I can look at a full month and see how many yellow tabs I have and I call them until they tell me like, this is harassment. You need to stop calling me. Yeah, and then I send them a Starbucks gift card. I apologize, and I say, okay, no problem. I'll put you on my do not call list. And then I send them a Starbucks gift card, and then they thank me, and then it starts over.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually very clever.
Yeah, it works.
That's very clever. Get them back to re-engage.
Yeah.
And then they're back on the queue for another
Some of them
3
don't
months.
thank me, and that's fine. But the ones that do, yeah, we go back. We're friends again. We're chatting.
That's awesome. They go back into the pipeline.
Yeah.
And then the third one.
Third one, time blocking. I guess program knowledge is really important. I think what sets one loan officer apart from another one is their ability to restructure and to structure a deal right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where to send the deal for optimum success. What your client's stress points are. Are they really fixated on rate or do they need it for speed? And do you know where to send it to get that? Right? So some of that comes from experience or, a good support system that I think we have at our branch where we collaborate on that. Hey, I have this deal. Where would you guys send it? And a bunch of people will respond. So you might notice you don't see a lot of
engagement
on the sales platform because we
have
have
your
a
own
separate one that we,
Yeah.
that
the
we
Amerify.
communicate on. Exactly.
The Amerify platform,
And then if
which
no
is like
one
a
knows,
VIP platform.
then VIP access. And then if no one responds on that or doesn't know, then we'll come to the EMC one.
The sales
EMC
one.
Sales, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm gonna try to ask for permission to enter that one.
I'll give you admin rights. I'll give you
awesome.
admin rights.
So just just a couple more questions, and we'll wrap up here. But after dominating, for 2 decades, you've dominated for 2 decades, and you really catapulted your success when you came to EMC. But after dominating this long, like what drives you every single day? Because a lot of people, they're not driven after a year, or 2 years. You're driven every single day. You come, you crush it. There is no like, oh, Nancy's going to have a bad month or Nancy's going to have a bad day. You've been consistently, month after month, day after day, year after year, number one in an organization of 800 people.
I think it's my team. I want them to win. If I don't show up and they have a question, like, who's going to help them? Is there going to be someone there that helps them? I'm not sure. I mean, of course, Jonathan will help them. We do have someone, but I don't want to put that all on Jonathan. I care a lot about him. I don't want to put that all on him. And I care about their success, So it's not like, I don't feel like I'm working like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm working. Like, I want to do it. Like, I don't feel like I get excited, And when I'm not number one, it pushes me to kind of like, hey, who's that?
I love teasing you about it. Like,
No, I love it. Even
this guy's coming for you.
I love it.
And
And that is what motivates me. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Excited.
and I like to use that.
Team. Oh, that's why. That's why you're always like, he's coming for you. He's coming for you.
That's a shout out to Dan Holloway there.
Hey, Dan. I just met him. I love the guy. He's so cool.
He is a great guy.
So cool.
No, we have a great community. Cheers. Coffeez for closers. I'm our first superstar guest from EMC directly. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank
This is your only diet now, huh? It's black coffee. Mm-hmm. Yep. 24/7 fast right now.
Right.
So we like to conclude every podcast with something that that's near and dear to everybody, and everyone could relate. What is one personal goal? What's one family goal? And what's one business goal for 2024?
A business goal for 2024 would be to grow to 100.
Okay. 100 million or 100?
No,
You've already done 100 million, but we're going back to 100 million?
no, not 100 million. We did no. I meant 100 team members.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not so much volume oriented as I am people oriented. I care more about the people than how many units.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess a personal goal would be to maintain my workout schedule, which has been really hard.
What is your workout schedule now?
It's 3 days a week at 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. But I fly back and forth between Nevada, so it gets hard to kind of maintain that.
Yeah. How often are you flying back and forth from Nevada?
Every week.
Every week.
Yeah.
A Nevada residency. And brand new house. How'd the house come out?
It's coming out. It's not done yet.
Still not done. It's been like 3 years being built.
No, it hasn't. Well, it has. It did take a long time to be built, but after I closed, it's been 3 months that
Okay.
I've been doing renovations inside.
After you're doing renovations on a brand new built house, huh?
Yeah, I am.
How's that?
It's incredible. Yeah.
Must be amazing.
Using Google Translate to be like, no, put it there. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. I'm like, I need one of my Spanish-speaking hellos to help me. They're like, oh, you have a file? No, can you talk to my contractor, please? I need him to change the color.
And then a family goal. And because I know life, you spend a lot of time with your daughter, and I really admire the relationship. And I actually admired the fact that you've raised such an incredible daughter.
Thank you.
Just a smart daughter, and
It's really, really sweet.
She's active. She's intelligent. She's also I know very very highly great grades, right?
Yeah.
Highly academic. You're very academic oriented,
Well,
like
she
most
sees
Middle
how
Eastern
I work,
are.
and I tell her, this is your job, right? Your job is school. So, you need to be up there, top
Like
10%.
I need my kids to have excellent grades.
Yeah.
And I know you took her to Paris when she was 10. So you have big goals with your family. You have a great relationship with your daughter. And
Yeah.
tell me some of the goals and how are you establishing that?
I guess a goal is to spend more quality time one-on-one with her. I feel like she calls me travel mom is a different mom. So she loves travel mom because travel mom says yes to everything and I say no to everything here. So she's like, when can I get travel mom back? She's been asking for a vacation. So maybe taking her somewhere nice this year. She wants to go to Italy again. So maybe I'll take her there.
This year?
Yeah,
That'd
maybe.
be awesome.
Yeah.
And you deserve it.
Thank
You
you.
deserve it. You work your tail off, and you'll probably still be grinding, I'm sure,
Sure.
responding here and there. Well, probably she's sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. She's shopping and I'm typing back, yeah.
Yeah. But you're in the position to provide for her, and it's you continue to inspire many, many women. Your reach is much greater than you know, and as a leader, especially as a female immigrant leader, you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing a
you.
fantastic job, and God bless you and your family and your vision and your mission. And thank you so much for joining us for Coffeez for Closers. You've been an amazing guest to have,
Thank you so much.
and we appreciate you, and we look forward to having you again.
See that.
Thank you.